case you haven't tuned into the Facebook one I just did, how the devil are you all? What are you crazy motherfuckers up to tonight? Oh God, here we go, look. Katie has made a cat Instagram. I mean, Dippy the cat's pretty cool, but hi. Matt's in the house. Hi, Matt. Lynette, all the usual suspects over from Facebook. Awesome. Basically, what is your strategy? Do you have a plan? I mean, lockdown, do you have things keeping you accountable? What the devil is going on? It's not Katie, it's someone else in the booth household. Okay, well, one of the booths. Hi. What we got? What's your strategy, guys? You must have a plan. Well, not must. It's not end of the world. But without a plan, you're just pissing in the wind. Right. Also, thank you for everyone who's bought my merchandise lately. Awesome to see. Two people today. One of them did a 10k run. Not naming any names. Don't think she'd run a 10k before. Until she was wearing the hoodie. The other person was wearing my hat, a beanie hat, and went very fast on a bike. So, I'm thinking there's some correlation here between wearing my merchandise and going fast. People are getting faster when they wear my stuff. No, I thought that was funny. when I heard it earlier. Obviously, when I tell it back, it's not funny. But hey, hi everyone who's just joined. Again, rambling on. But, okay, so I named this live video a bit late on Instagram. I was rambling over on Facebook for ages. Go over to the Facebook page and check that out. So, and also, another thing, I had a picture of a cat that will not be named sleeping on an uphill battle drawstring bag. Obviously, the cat's a fan. I'm not wearing any of your merchandise, and I did burpees fast. Yeah, but you're an exception to the rule, obviously. If you go on about tea again, milk goes for... Don't. I'm going to get people leaving. No, if people watch this, they watch this either way. Yeah, so, back to the topic. What things do you have in place? Is there anything you like keeping you accountable at the moment? Do you have someone in your household kicking you in the arse to say, get it done? Whatever it is. It doesn't have to be fitness. This is a lot of the stuff I talk about is it's not rarely to do with fitness, but it's more mindset stuff really. It's more, fitness is a byproduct of everything. You got to look at think about the bigger picture Like if someone comes to me and they're like, "Oh, Alex, I'm seriously overweight, can't stop eating, seriously overweight, always ramming takeaways down my neck, feel awful, feel rubbish, hate looking in the mirror, partner hates me, all of these things, normally it's not because they're unfit, they're unhappy with something, and you've got to address the elephant in the room. So why do you comfort eat? Why do you do the things you do? Why do you have these habits and patterns and addictions? And why do you do it? Because it's not because you don't like going to the gym. Exercise has nothing to do with why you're overweight. It's because you crammed too much food down you over years and years and years. And I'm trying to say this without pissing too many people off, but there's normally a bigger problem than someone's fitness level when it comes to weight loss, fat loss, whatever. Go ask yourself, why are you that unhappy that you're, sat there at night binge watching Netflix, which is, again, each their own. We all watch Netflix, we all do all this stuff. Why do you do it every night where you're in the same rut and you're making yourself unhappy because you're eating more, and then you eat more because you're unhappy? It's a vicious circle. You've got to ask yourself why you're unhappy in the first place. Because, I think, I hope not, but I think we've all been there, where we've not been happy with one thing or another, and like so I only go off what I know. So when I rejoined the army, went back into training, and first sign of injury coming back in 2015, I didn't get booted out straight away, but I got put back in a rehab and all this sort of stuff, and came out, had no real purpose anymore, didn't know what the fuck I was going to do, feeling low, was injured, couldn't work, couldn't do anything, couldn't even walk upstairs properly. Like I said, there was a time where I couldn't even stand up. Just fucking blows my mind still. But I don't want to rant on about that. But in certain situations that make you unhappy, and you've got to look at why that is. It's like putting, there's a million different sayings for stuff, but it's like putting plasters over gaping wounds. It doesn't fix it. It's a short-term fix. Like people doing all these HIIT workouts and stuff, and they're morbidly obese and they're trying to do HIIT workouts because it's the thing to do. And they're not adjusting anything else in their life. They're just following the next trend. Like all these fuckers with the... And I would apologise for swearing, but it's just... I'm so passionate about these things, but the next fad that comes along are the aloe vera diets and all this sort of crazy shit. I see it all of it, and I don't hate. I know a lot of you do these things. I don't hate on me, but who did I see the other day? Fat loss booster tablets, aloe vera drinks, super vitamin. What was it? Something super bio vitamin or some shit. It doesn't. It's just other ways of parting you with your money. God, if I wasn't the person I am, and I could just come up with some new fad and take all of the all of people's money and make my own cult up on my own slimming diet club and force you to buy the products that I sell with that have to be within that diet. And oh no, you can't have a chocolate bar from another brand, it has to be this brand. Just again, talk about being held at arm's length. See it all the time. And I've got clients that've been on slimming clubs. I can't remember the name now, I'm going to end up with a fucking lawsuit at this rate, but slimming clubs and watcher groups, and it's just, but if anyone actually really wants to know how to do stuff for free, like the fundamentals are free, you don't need to buy fucking tablets and pills and fucking, well, I don't think she'll see this, so I don't care. My cousin is injected fat dissolving injection into her face. What the fuck is that? What is that? I mean, elephant in the room, short-term fixes, fat loss things, diet, detox, coffees and all this. Again, you've only got to read a little bit into stuff and you'll realise for yourself that it's all bollocks. But the point is, you're not addressing the elephant in the room. You're going for a short-term fix. Everyone wants a fucking short-term quick fix. 10-minute abs. Yeah, I want a 10-minute abs program. No one got abs in 10 minutes. Like, it doesn't address your relationship with food, doesn't give you the tools you actually need in order to combat these things. Fucking hell, if everyone just had an instant pill, my job wouldn't need to exist. But it doesn't solve the problem that you cramming 8 cakes down your neck is making you unhappy, is making you gain fat, is whatever. A short-term fix isn't going to do anything for that. You've got to keep these patterns. It's all about patterns and habits. And if you've ever seen in my lives or videos or anything like that before, and I've gone on about habits and creating new habits, like I used to smoke, and when I went cold turkey, stopped smoking, I created a new habit, which was eating more. Granted, I replaced one habit with another, but as a distraction more than anything. It's about undoing stuff. Just, yeah. Anyway, what is your strategy? What is your strategy? Can anyone just see that? Anyone see in that shaker bottle? Can anyone see in there? Anyone see what just buzzed in my... There we go. Do you see that? Buzzed in my fucking face. I was trying to drink that, you fucker. Right. Not that it bothers me. So, who's new in here? Who have we got? Oh, let's catch up on some of these comments. Right. Love repping your clothes. Da, 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 da. There will be another clothing order going in soon, by the way, guys. Hopefully, if the place is open. Need to find out. How could someone who deals with mental health deal with the second lockdown? The harness with other people who can't see the loved ones making them cry. You've got to talk about it. You've got to vent that stuff out. You've got to start writing things down. You can't bottle that up. You've got to start talking to someone, or even see professional help with, which sounds horrible, but like counsellors and stuff. if it's affecting you that much, there's people you can talk to. There's hotlines. There's, you know, a lot of people. God, every year statistics for people being like in a really bad place around Christmas and stuff is bad enough as it is. This I'm fucking dreading this year. For especially like ex-soldiers, like veterans and stuff that are just taking their own lives and all sorts. And that's just around New Year's and Christmas anyway. So, should be mega proud of yourself as how far you've come, and I look up to that. Yeah, I mean, good. I need a cap. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll get some more fitness clothing. Anyway, like I say, if you message me, everyone who wants clothing, message me so I don't forget. Because on a live, I'm not gonna remember that you want a hat. And the list is already quite big, actually, for the next order. Hoodies and joggers and all sorts of stuff. Someone asked me if I'd made socks the other day. Would you make your own socks? I don't know. Maybe one day. There was a need for it. Yeah, okay, well. Catching up. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, does anyone have things they make your own UBF face mask? Again, I've seen people make them, like they're with their branding on and stuff. A lot of them look shit, if I'm honest. And I'm hoping face mask. I said this back in March. I'm hoping people aren't going to need face masks for much longer. If it's next year, it's next year. But almost as bad as my earmuffs request. Yeah, well, they didn't like the idea of doing earmuffs. Internet keeps dropping. Yeah, no. Have a good one. So, where the fuck was I? What is your strategy? Yeah, who... Has anyone got a plan? Doesn't have to be doesn't have to be fitness related. Anyone have a plan for what they're doing this week? Right, they've sat down, they've written down, okay, Monday I'm achieving this, Tuesday doing this. And again, it can be small goals. Someone I looked at earlier, they had jet wash the fucking wheelie bin, like, as one of their goals, which is cool, whatever. The fact it's like making like a to-do list, it helps so much for a lot of people. Not everyone, it doesn't work for everyone. But if you don't try and do stuff, you're never going to get anywhere. The most efficient I've ever been, if I'm honest, now I'm doing it myself now, where I'm giving myself lists and stuff to do. But when I joined the army, we had a certain detail of things we had to do in each day. Okay, you have to be here at this time. This. It was efficient. It was like gleaming because just everything had its order, everything in its place, and you can do that yourself. Just get a notepad, get a whiteboard for your wall. Get one of the magnetic ones. I've got a magnetic one somewhere to put on the fridge, and like for planning meals out and stuff. But it doesn't have to be that in depth. It can literally be, right, take dog out, do food shop, it might seem stupid to some of you, but it makes a massive difference to a lot of people when, if they follow a certain little order of stuff, shit actually gets done. It's not fucking rocket science. I write a to-do list for work. Yeah, perfect. Again, simple, but people aren't doing it. People aren't doing it. I try and program. What's a program? That's fucking coaching talk now. I try and jot down, or I use like spreadsheets or whatever, or I use like Google Calendar, different colours and stuff, where I have, I said it on the Facebook Live, I won't bore you all with it now, but wake up at this time, go and like do like body measurements at this day on this time, whatever, cup of tea in the morning, breakfast, go out for a walk, If you don't organise yourself, you're just sitting there on your fucking sofa all day. And before you know it, you've got through your complete Afterlife series on Netflix. You've completed Peaky Blinders. I've done it. Where, you know, I can. I did it the other day. I was looking through my phone. I was trying to search through different pictures and I was decluttering bits and bobs. I spent about an hour and a half doing it. Didn't realise just time flies by. So, another way is setting yourself alarms for stuff. Because if I hadn't set myself an alarm to, I had a client, I'd have missed the fucking session. I do like work activities like Beavers, after school clubs, Defo. I do it with someone like that. Waste whole weekend doing nothing. Yeah, and I don't want to call people out with their partners or whatever if they're not, you know, if people are happy to sit there and waste the weekend away, cool. It's their life. Do whatever they want. That's cool. Doesn't affect me. It sounds selfish. Doesn't affect me one bit. If someone's going to sit there and literally binge watch everything on Netflix, other services or whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. It makes no difference. I'm trying to help people with, again, also knowing when you can do that, you know. It's the thing, because we've been so spoiled with things, does anyone, I don't know if anyone actually watches normal TV anymore, but back in the day, back when I was younger, if there was a TV series that we were watching on TV that was on like Channel 4 or whatever, and basically you'd have to wait about a week for the next, or 2 weeks or whatever, you'd have to wait, it felt like forever, for the next episode. Now, everything's on demand, everything is there, instant. No one has to wait anything for it. No one has to wait anymore for anything. It's good to do nothing sometimes, chill out and switch off. Yes, that's very true. That is very true. But what I mean is, when people do that all the time and that becomes the norm, I'm not telling people how to live their lives at all, but there's a lot of fucking wasted time and a lot of wasted opportunities and talent. One of the someone I know is a very, very good artist. He he does like graphic designing. Very talented guy. I wouldn't mind him doing some stuff for me, actually. Idea. Fucking. I saw in his Facebook feed that he'd finished Game of Thrones. All of them. All of them in the last few weeks. I bet he's not done one fucking creative thing on his computer. And that's a shame. That is a great shame. Things are just going to waste. Things are going to waste. And before you know it, like I say, blink of an eye, I'm 31. if I could go back to 18-year-old Alex, I would kick him up the arse. I'd get more stuff done. That's why I wake up early. Most days, I've actually given myself a bit of a lay-in on some days now. Because I've been told off for not chilling out or not giving myself me time. So I book that in and allocate myself me time. Yeah, I live with someone who does that. Does what? Is that laid back? That's super horizontal. Is that what you mean? Again, like I say, if people want to sit there and drink a fucking 8-pack of beer at night and watch TV, fine, do it. But don't be miserable that nothing ever happens, nothing ever changes, because nothing ever will if you're still in these shit habits. And then this is what I'm saying about habits and ruts. Rut is I like using the word rut because I was in a rut for a long time. Binge watch everything. Okay, yeah. And that's cool. If some people just love the TV. Some people, like when I was younger, probably still do, loved skateboarding. You would not be able to keep me indoors. I think that comes down to it because I was so active as a kid. Wasn't really into fitness. But you would catch me on my skateboard for about 8 hours a day. You know, from the minute I left school at whatever time in the afternoon, 4ish, whatever, I'd be fucking on that skateboard. And if I wasn't, I was probably playing a computer game and learning, picking bits off of it and Tony Hawk games and stuff. And I'd go out on the street and try it. Do you know what I mean? So you couldn't keep me in the fucking house. And yeah, the weekend come, we used to have an indoor skate park called Radlands in Kingsthorpe. Not the outdoor concrete one that's also now renamed Radlands, not that one. It used to be a warehouse one. And I would go there from like 9 a.m. Saturday morning until it shut. Sunday I'd be there all day. And it's relentless thing about, maybe I should use skateboarding analogies more. The thing about skateboarding is, have you ever watched someone actually doing it? Not about the tricks, it's the persistence. And it's how you learn how to do stuff. Like, you need 1,000 attempts at something before you master it. You know, yes, you'll fall over, yes, you get up, straight back up and do it again. Just nailing that talent. Again, same with exercise. You start lifting a fucking weight enough times, you're going to get used to it. You can apply it to anything. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, cool. I wasn't allowed indoors. Again, different generations, different. Yeah, if you want to keep your kid in on the iPad because it's safer these days. There's some fucking weirdos out there these days. But basically, my point was unrelenting pursuit of learning things. Do it now with continual learning of different things. I'm reading a book on the First World War at the moment. I'm doing courses. I have an array of. I don't know if you can. Oh, it's fucked it. Don't know if you can see. I have an array. Yes, there is a pot of Haribo there that I got for my birthday. But look, loads of books. So, We're back. There's always stuff to be fucking doing apart from shit where you don't achieve anything. Yes, zone out, watch TV. Moderate it though. Moderate the fucking... I've deleted Netflix a lot of times. I've got it back if something good came out. But I would rarely watch it. I'd always be too busy to watch fucking TV anyway. But you guys raving at the Haribo pot. Look, it's a random little teddy there as well that got given. Raving about them. Look, that's still the ones from the other week. I got these on my birthday, which was end of October. Not even the end of October, the week before the end of October. And there's still some in it. Again, and that's by my pillow. Just happens to be there. It's on my bedside table. But most people don't have the discipline not to just scoff all of them. But yeah, my point is, there's always new things to be learning. Stop fucking binge watching shit or rewatching. When I look back and think how many times I've rewatched Friends episodes, didn't gain anything from it. It's wasted time. Yes, I like Friends. I like TV things now and again. What are you gaining? You're not actually gaining it. If anything, it's fucking deleting cookies in your mind. Like it's killing off stuff. Like you're not. This wasn't supposed to be a rant, by the way. I don't get looking anyways. I only watch TV in the morning. Yeah. Chances are there's nothing fucking good on it anyway. News, depressing. Some TV show about, I don't know, the fucking amount of plastic bottles in the ocean. Also depressing. Yes, fucking real world problems though. So, as I was saying, I really don't watch TV. I do not strictly watch. Yeah, and again, I'm not saying don't enjoy TV. I'm saying know when to stop. You're a bit rolled up for this time of night, Alex. Yeah. You know why? Because I went on a rant about fucking fat booster, fucking aloe vera detox shit earlier. I think that was on here. Might have been on Facebook Live. And the fact that my cousin put fat dissolving injections in her face. What the fuck? Still blows my mind to this day. Yeah. What's your strategies? What are you planning? What have you got in place? What are you doing this week that's going to be better than last week? Who knows? We might get fucking nuked tomorrow. What are you going to do to make sure today is better than yesterday? There's still got almost a couple of hours left of today. What are you going to do? Again, it's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. I went for a jog earlier. I know. Yes, I used to do lots of running and stuff like that, but I haven't done any cardio in that sense in a long time. I went for a fucking jog around like 6 fields. Yeah, it was good. Only a very short one though, because I had to torture Katie on Zoom PT session. But hopefully actually working out tomorrow morning. Cool. I'm going to hold you accountable now. Alex, what are you going to do for a workout? Wrote a to-do list to make sure I'm getting everything done, keeping busy. Yeah, exactly. A process, a to-do list. Look at this, look. Things need to get done. That's my completed one done. Again, wherever I look, there's notebooks, there's beat my squats and burpees from last week. Cool. How are you measuring that progress? Have you got something on the fucking wall, like a whiteboard or something? That I like using whiteboards. That's why I keep going on about them. Have you got a whiteboard there that says, okay, yesterday, this many burpees, squats, whatever. Good. Now you know the number you've got to beat. Is it in your face? Is it there? Is it, you know, is it stuck to your fridge where you're going to see it? Crew cuts in the house. Yeah, well, hair always looks shit. Doesn't matter how I have it cut. But it grows rapid amounts. Very, very hairy. Naturally. Well, that's the Sicilian blood, I guess. But yeah, it grows far too quick, so give it a few days, it'll be really long. I need to do it again. I think the last lockdown I must have cut my hair about 4 or 5 times. And at one point I left it proper long. But it just does my head in when it's too long. I can't. I hate it. Have a countdown poster. Okay, cool. Is it obvious enough though? Is that in your face? Is it there where you're going to see it? Like, I do this. I did it. Don't think. I've just literally fucking cleared all my whiteboards and putting new strategies on, but I'll write my goal and I'll have it there on the fucking, where I see it, if it's out of sight, out of mind, you're not going to do it. It needs to be obvious where you're going to see it, maybe where someone else is going to see it as well. And they'll keep you accountable. If they know that you're doing something, like, I don't know, you're planning to go for a jog or whatever it is, someone else is going to ask you, did you go for that jog? And you're like, oh shit, no, I didn't. And a lot of my coaching is essentially just keeping people accountable. I've even got specific payment plans where it's not even fitness related, it's accountability coaching. So, what is it, 30, 40 quid? I should know that, really. I should know that. Where it's literally just seeing, checking in with people and making sure they're getting shit done, because people don't unless they are pushed. I'm guilty of it. Like, I didn't, apart from being like ill and like fucking my arm up, you can still see, fucking still hurts when I press it. Apart from like injuries and all that sort of stuff, I wasn't training, I wasn't trying to keep myself accountable. We all struggle with it. Yeah, I'm terrible at achieving the workout. Okay. Maybe we need to ramp that up then, Em. Maybe I need to start kicking you in the arse. In a nice way. Can't let you get away with stuff. Get away with murder. But again, depends on the person. Not everyone works well in that way. Some people, you need to ease them in and kid gloves, you know what I mean? Like gently, just, oh, try this, try. Some people you need to fucking scream at them. I had 2 ladies that used to come to my boot camp. One of them was a client before lockdown, but unless it was like, and she wanted full on sort of drill sergeant screaming at her like, come the fuck on. Some people work best in that way. It doesn't apply to most people, but you tell most people that sort of language and they're going to just do one. But knowing how to address the right person the right way, but we can work on that. I know it's been difficult because we've gone from face-to-face sessions to purely online coaching with you, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. But yeah, is there any questions before I knock that on the head? Been ranting for ages now. Facebook was about 45 minutes and this about the same. So anyone got any questions with keeping accountable or how to structure a plan? You still shouted at me on Friday online session. Yeah, but again, different audience, different people, different needs. I'm not a horrible PT, I just get shit done. Some people need a kick up the arse. It works for some people. If I'm honest, I work best in that way. If I've got someone there standing over my shoulder, I'm going to get it done. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't really know that until I joined and like training for the army and stuff, where you had a superior person, like superior rank, literally going, you're going to fucking do this. And I excelled in that situation. That sort of, you know, if someone's screaming at me to do something, I get it done. And I beat the others. And do you know what I mean? Everyone works in different ways. Deadlifts need it, definitely. There you go. Again, different situations. If I'm screaming at you and you've never done something before, you're going to feel deflated. Certain things need a push. That's just one of those things. So, your goal for this week, I want you to write a list. I don't have to see it, you don't have to post it out and stuff. If you do want to send me it, then send me it. I want to know what I know it's Monday's already done pretty much. I mean, you've still got an hour or so left of it, but I want to know what you've got planned, what you're going to attack, and why this week is going to be better than last week. Yes, everyone was a bit miserable last week because of lockdown and stuff. It's a brand new fucking week. And I only swear because I'm passionate about what I do. It's a whole brand new week. Stop fucking moaning as well. It's all I see on this fucking social media. People moaning about, oh, end of the world, da 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 da. It's a brand new week. Anyway, if that hasn't lost me some following, I don't know. Here we go. Right, I'm going to call it there, guys, and have a good night. Again, I want to see what you've got planned. I'll keep you accountable. You know, if I need to kick you in the arse, I will. Well done, people, today as well. Clients as well. Awesome work. Even in lockdown, even though you don't let this shit bother you. It's not much different, you're just indoors. But yeah, so if you could also go and check out my I started the YouTube again. If you look at the other videos on there from like 3 years ago, you can tell I didn't put any effort into that. Just another thing on the back burner. If you go and check out my latest video called A Day in the Life, links in my bio on here. Let me know what you think. I kind of just threw it together. Some of the camera angles are a bit iffy, but practice makes perfect. Again, repetition, repetition, repetition. The more you practice, the better you get at stuff. I bought that camera to do more YouTube and vlogging and stuff like that, and I haven't been using it for that, so now I'm doing it. Kicking myself in the arse for it. Right. Let me know how you get on this week. I'll see you for Friday Night Live. And also, if you want to be a part of the battle group and you want in on the video virtual boot camps, you know what to do. Links in the bio. Join up. It's $6.99 for the whole month, compared to a £7 Saturday morning boot camp every Saturday. So you're saving yourself loads of money. And it's the best we can do in these times, so yeah. Have a good night, people. It's fucking 10:30 already. I'm gonna go and read a book. I'm gonna learn some new stuff and get ahead of other people. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.